What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. AshSaidIt.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. I appreciate you guys for all your love and support. Well over 1,000 episodes in over 46 countries worldwide and growing. And yes, over that 500,000 streams. Wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you so much for your love, your support, the shares, the hearts, the comments. Everything make a huge, huge difference. Now today, I am joined by international entrepreneur. Some of you may know him as Romeo International. Hello, Romeo.
First of all, thank you for having me as a guest today, Ash. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you. So, Romeo, let the audience know, where are you from? What do you represent?
Romeo International is an Atlanta guy who has traveled enough to be an international Atlanta guy. So, but I claim the A all day.
Okay, all right. We'll take that, you know. A-Town's finest. So, as a kid, Romeo, what was your dream career? What did you want to be?
It was weird. I was a kid that actually grew up in where my mother and father allowed me to believe that colors exist and the world was literally whatever you made it. So it was a musician at one point in time. It was a superhero. It was a president. Like, it was literally all those things. And I literally grew up believing all those things.
So as time went on, how did you come to the conclusion of what you wanted to do and how you wanted to get there?
It was a weird journey. It was kind of thrown in my lap in a way, because I was always the guy who I either knew what was going on or I knew how it was supposed to go on, and I'm not sure if this was like God who blessed me with this beautiful brain of mine, but it literally happened just because. For example, me as the DJ part of me. The DJ part of me happened because I was at this event and they didn't have a DJ and I decided to do it and I did it and I blew up from it. And the business part of me just happened because I was sitting at I remember my first day at V102 and I'm sitting at the table and I'm an intern, and all these big wigs are like, hey, this, that, and the third. And I just stood up and said, well, why? And then after I realized that part, I kind of realized that I was kind of sort of out of place. And I realized I was actually one of those people who was built to be a creator.
Right.
I'm built to create the picture. Not drawing the lines, not outline it or follow the path. Like, no, I'm built to create the picture that people need to see.
Yeah.
So I take all this by accident. If that makes sense.
By accident. Okay. It kind of fell into place, so to speak. You know, it's kind of like you were somewhat kind of coerced, you know, God maybe was kind of moving you in that direction, and you're like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna pay attention next time.
Because you have to look at it because a lot of people ask me all the time, you know, how am I able to be affiliated with all these brands, and I like I tell you from let's say the DJing event. The DJing event, it was an MTV event at Georgia Tech where it was our homecoming and the DJ was late and they asked the crowd who's the best DJ at Georgia Tech, and all these kids were screaming Romeo, even though I was on the black DJ there.
Still, hey, it doesn't matter. It is what it is.
And it went from that to V102 103, #1 radio station where I learned a lot. To Revolt, to Rolling Out, and all of these things happened because I decided to be the creative of my journey outside of following the path. And there's nothing wrong with people who follow the path.
Right.
It's just, I ain't that guy.
Right. And you ultimately, you took charge of your path. You know, you kind of paved your own way.
Yes. I took it, and once I made it my own and started to realize that, hey, and you know, it puts you in a weird space because then people start to believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's different. It's different when you believe in yourself, and then people start believing in you. And like with your show, you know, all the effort that you see in your show, and then you realize, oh snap, all these people are listening to me. Mm-hmm. It kind of it makes you appreciative and humble in a way. So it's kind of like a wow.
Yeah.
And when I took control over it to the point where I tell people all the time, and it's gonna sound funny, but my mom used to tell me, my saying all the time is, my mama said I can do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, however I want to do it, and you can't tell me what to do unless you my mama. That's what I tell people.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless if they want a $14 billion company or they got $1 in their hand, you can't tell me what to do unless my mama say so.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't. And mama always know. Mama be knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mamas know. All right, so you guys, we're going to take a brief break. When we come back, we're talking more with Romeo. We're going to talk about a little bit more into his career, and we're going to dump into the different paths that he's gone, and we're going to talk about some stuff that he's doing next. So places you guys can catch Romeo, and of course, following him across social. So hang tight 1 second. We'll be right back. You spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. Why not make it comfortable with Casper? Ash Brown here from Ash Said It Daily. Casper products are cleverly designed to mimic human curves, providing supportive comfort for all body types. When I'm touring around the world, there's always one important detail missing: my Casper bed. I can't wait to get home for a restful night's sleep. There's nothing like it. The experts at Casper work tirelessly to make a quality sleep surface that cradles your natural geometry in all the right places. The prices are affordable because Casper cuts out the middleman and sells directly to you. They're all designed, developed, and assembled right here in the U.S. Don't forget about Casper's 100-night risk-free Sleep On It trial. Get $50 towards select mattresses by visiting casper.com/ash and using ASH, A-S-H, at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Get your Casper mattress for a restful night. Visit casper.com/ash. Promo code ASH. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. I appreciate you guys. We're chatting now with Romeo International. And Romeo has been, I mean, it's crazy, Romeo. We met at an event last year, and, you know, we kind of just been seeing each other kind of in passing here and there, sending posts and things. But there was something about you when I met you that was just like a light. And I'm one of those, I've been known to be a recluse of sorts. So I pick and choose my events to go out to. I pick and choose what events to host. I pick and choose what events to be involved in. But I'm definitely glad that you know, we connected because, you know, it was just like, it was almost like meeting with a cousin or something, you know. It was like family, you know. You sitting up there cracking up, we talking about folks, you know, we had a good time. Good fun times. But it was always really fun to, you know, to be around you, be in your energy. But I want to talk about, as you were building your career and as a DJ, what were some of those first challenges that you were facing?
The major first challenges chasing was, honestly, there were two insecurities that kind of blew me away. And a lot of people don't talk about that part of it. But the first insecurity, it goes back to the people, the faith, and the people that are looking at you. Because now you've become a personality, a center point, a visual and focal point of whether or not these people are in agreement with what you do. And it gave me a better perspective on how to appreciate fans and followers, because for me to either host an event or me to DJ an event or if I'm speaking at an event and these people are coming to see me, they're coming to get something out of me that they see worth in. Right. So I try to always be worthy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense.
So that was my first hurdle. It was literally trying to make myself always worthy and appreciative of what's given to me because of how people see it and take it with them. Like matter of fact, main point of what you just said, how we just met and what you took from me with you, that left an impression.
Yeah, I mean, you were about your business, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had fun and stuff, but we talked, we talked about our businesses and things that we were doing. And you're somebody that, people that know, if you're in the Atlanta market, there's a lot of folks that's always talking about doing stuff. Oh, they doing this. Oh, they doing that. But actually to see someone that was serious about their work ethic and also carry themselves in a respectful manner throughout an event, regardless of who's there or who you see or whatever the case is, that was something that I noticed. I say, you know what, that brother right there, he doing it, and I can respect that.
Thank you. But Atlanta, according to Atlanta, they standing right next to you. According to them, And then the other hurdle was corporate.
Yeah.
This is a downfall, and I'll be honest with you and your listeners. This is a win and a downfall to have. I see my path. Like, I actually see my path. I can't accept anybody trying to detour me or give me another route to it. So as I'm coming up, and you have people who still live by the old blueprint of business and the old blueprint of how things should be. And yes, they are the gatekeepers. And the gatekeepers don't really want to let you in the gate. Not really. So it's kind of like I can tell you honestly, you're the first person I ever shared this with. I can tell you honestly, I've had 3 gatekeeping opportunities that would have literally put me on either a Pharrell level, Michael B. Jordan level right now, or Nick Cannon level right now.
Wow.
I turned down. Like, I could literally be one of those 3 levels right now.
But maybe what was happening, or what, ultimately, maybe it's preparing you for something bigger and greater.
I took that too. But like you said earlier, a lot of people are afraid to follow their path because of the simplicity of what the standard is supposed to be. You're supposed to go down this road. And this, we're in the same business. You're supposed to go down this road.
Yeah.
You're supposed to turn left. You're supposed to.
Yeah.
And the moment that you go off on the little trail, you're a troublemaker. I just didn't want to sit in traffic.
Yeah.
Like, go off on the way. So, those 2 things.
Those are the 2. Okay. What would you say has been the best advice that anyone has ever given you?
Diddy looked me in my face one time and said, "Run faster." That is my whole thing right now. Oh, you're tired? Run faster. Oh, I can't. It's too much to do today. Run faster. Like, and if you think about it in the simplicity of it, it's really that simple. Like, if you're spending your day somebody asked, this girl asked me, she was like, well, why do you work out so late at night? Like, you only work out from like midnight to 2 o'clock. I was like, because I have something to do during the day. Well, why don't you work out during the day like other people?
Mm-mm.
Because I have to run faster.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for me to create more time for myself during the day, I sacrifice more time from what I have to do at night.
Mm.
So that's my whole thing. Run faster. I tell people that all the time.
Mm. Okay. All right, Romeo. So what is lined up next for you? What events can you talk about? What stuff can you announce? You know, I like exclusives. We like to talk about what's up next. What's on your brain?
Okay, so the big thing that everybody needs to be aware of that Romeo International and Nike have teamed up for a March 24th release. So people need to get prepared and get ready for Run International. That's all I can tell you right now.
Run International. Run International.
Run International. Yep. Outside of that, my Monday, Wednesday, Friday weekly show Remix still comes on Rolling Out and Revolt. And other than that, you just have to, you know how we roll. You have to catch me on Instagram.
Okay.
Where I'm at.
Okay. Check out them stories.
Right. To figure out where I'm at in life. But other than that, that's the only major thing I can tell you right now.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll be looking out for that, Romeo. You know, much more success to you, brother. Very proud of you. Keep pushing. Keep running, I say. And just like Dennis said, you know, run faster. Keep going, because you right there. You right there at the brink of it. I see it.
Can I give you a plus, though? Can I give you a plus?
What's up?
Never at an event have I ever had that much fun. Never at an event. Like, let me tell your listeners something. When the two of us found out that everything was free,
we went in.
Was like, she looked over at me like, you better get that dessert. That was a wrap. That's all we needed to know. We didn't even care about the movies. Like, that was the bad part. We forgot about the movies. Like,
we had a good time. I was like, look, man, I'm telling you, look, man, this stuff here, don't sleep on it. Put it in now, because it's gonna go fast.
I think the craziest funny part is the white gentleman sitting next to you.
Yeah.
You looked over at him and was like, hey man, you better order your stuff. What you doing? This is free. What are you doing? She started helping out other people. Hey, what y'all doing around here? Okay, we see. Everybody was trying to be all corporate. Okay, y'all trying to be cute. Okay, we get it.
Yeah, y'all trying to be cute. I'll put my stuff in. I want my stuff to come out today.
we got the go box. So as a credit to you,
well, the feeling is mutual, brother. I appreciate that. We definitely we had a good time that night. Fun times, family reunion.
Yes.
All right, Romeo. So let everyone know the best way to get in contact with you, and of course to follow you on social.
To stay tuned in and turned up with your man Romeo International, you can follow me on Instagram at Romeo International 1, or you can follow me on Twitter at Romeo ATL Finance. I'm big heavy on Twitter and Instagram. And if you ever just want to say hello, man, I say hello back. I'm not the type of guy who don't say hello. So speak up, be heard. I don't mind listening.
Be heard. Appreciate that. About as much as I appreciate y'all downloading the show. Romeo is truly a gemstone here in Atlanta. He's a staple. We done claimed him, all right? So he always got to come back home. See, that's it. We already claimed you, Romeo. So you got to come. You can go international. You can go for a little bit. Go visit. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go, shake hands with the Pope. All that good stuff that you do. But you got to come home. So we appreciate that. And I love you guys so very much. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.